is the best spot to see the show Flight. One of the signature shows on Symphony of the Seas is Flight, which is a musical tribute to mankind's endeavors to achieve flight, and it's held in the Royal Theatre. Based on recommendations from the show's tech team, as well as our own experience, we think the ideal spot to sit for this show is around the 6th or 7th row center, about Symphony of the Seas. Ever since Royal Caribbean's Symphony of the Seas, she's been a must-do cruise ship for so many people, and today I wanted to share with you our list of the best secrets that are easily overlooked on Symphony of the Seas. Here we go. Our first Symphony of the Seas secret is ping pong tables. Yes, seriously, ping pong tables. The running track on Deck 5 is somewhere you'll find a lot of other guests getting in some laps and walking or jogging around, but there's also a hidden location for a game of ping pong. On each side of the forward deck, you'll find 2 alcoves where you can enjoy the view of the ocean and even some lounge chairs, and on one side of the deck they have a shuffleboard court and the other one had ping pong tables. These alcoves are not only great spots to find some seclusion, but they offer something to do with very likely nobody else around to compete with. Number 2 secret of Symphony of the Seas, how about checking out some aft view with some awesome chairs? If you're looking for a quiet spot to watch the ocean, many guests are unaware of an area right below the first Aqua Theater Suite balcony on Deck 7. Just behind the rock wall, you'll find comfortable Adirondack chairs to sit in with the perfect view of the ocean, and rarely will you find other guests over there. Our next Symphony of the Seas secret is the best spot to see the show Flight. One of the signature shows on Symphony of the Seas is Flight, which is a musical tribute to mankind's endeavors to achieve flight, and it's held in the Royal Theatre. Based on recommendations from the show's tech team, as well as our own experience, we think the ideal spot to sit for this show is around the 6th or 7th row center. The reason being is these seats will provide you with the perfect vantage point for the show's finale. Another secret you really should be aware of is you can check in for your Symphony of the Seas sailing before the cruise with the mobile app. Royal Caribbean's new smartphone app provides a lot of new functionality, but it also allows you to check in for your cruise. Just like at the airlines, you can use the app to complete the online check-in. Then, once you're at the beautiful Terminal A in Port Miami, you can breeze right through the check-in process with your app in hand. The app will contain your set sail passes and everything you need to get from curb to ship as fast as possible. Next up, you gotta see the stowaway piano player. While sailing on Symphony of the Seas, you have to take some time to find the stowaway player, but it's one of the best forms of entertainment Royal Caribbean offers, and it's not in a theater. It's the guy who plays the piano in random places like an elevator. This highly entertaining performer takes his piano on wheels and can perform nearly anywhere on the ship. Most often, he'll either be found either in the elevators or the boardwalk neighborhood. You never can tell where or when he'll be around, but if you do spot him, drop everything and go take a few minutes to enjoy the show because it is truly incredible. Our next Symphony of the Seas secret is where to eat lunch on Embarkation Day. Now, we love the Windjammer for the sheer variety of food offered, but you know what? Embarkation Day, it can get a little busy in there. But there is good news. There's some great alternatives to consider that'll be far less crowded on Embarkation Day. Some good choices are Park Cafe, Playmakers, Johnny Rockets, and El Loco Fresh are open on Embarkation Day for lunch, and they also provide quick and easy meals to get you on your cruise and the first day started off right. If you prefer a more relaxed first day meal, don't overlook Chops Grill, Solarium Bistro, and Jamie's Italian because they'll also be open for Embarkation Day lunch. Now, if you happen to be staying in a suite, definitely check out Coastal Kitchen. That's a suites only restaurant, and it is available for day one lunch and open to guests in a grand suite or above only. One of my favorite Symphony of the Seas secrets is you got to check out the bridge wings. On Oasis class ships, there are these bridge wings that are on the forward end of the ship that allow you to take some amazing views. Located on Deck 14, these viewing platforms extend out from the ship to provide the absolute best view of what is around. To get to the viewing areas, all you have to do is go into the solarium and walk all the way forward. On either left or right side, you'll see these doorways that lead right out to these viewing platforms, and they're incredible. Make sure you bring your camera with you because it is super. A really good tip for anyone going on Symphony of the Seas is to book your entertainment before you board the ship. When sailing on an Oasis class cruise ship, one of our best tips for guests is to pre-book their entertainment before going on Symphony. Right after you book your cruise, Royal Caribbean will allow you to register your cruise on the My Cruises section of the Royal Caribbean website, and from there you can manage your reservation with the option of booking dining, entertainment, and other purchases prior to the cruise. The best reason to book certain activities like entertainment and dining in advance is to guarantee a spot for you and your family, as well as break up the total cost of the cruise. There is limited capacity for the shows, dining, and other activities, and Royal Caribbean tends to offer the option of reserving them prior to their cruise. By booking these activities early, you can ensure that you have the time and day that you want all lined up for your cruise. Next up is one of my favorite pieces of art on Symphony of the Seas, and it's a great secret about Symphony of the Seas, and that is to see the big wonder in the solarium at night. One of the most impressive pieces of art on Symphony of the Seas is something called the Big Wonder in the Solarium. New York Soft Labs' Big Wonder is an architecturally integrated work of art in the solarium, comprised of thousands of dichroic acrylic elements containing over 3,800 facets and covering an area of 241 square meters. This monumental, one-of-a-kind installation expands perception and explores the concept of infinite space as an ever-changing occurrence. And what that really means is it's something really pretty to look at while you're enjoying a drink in the solarium. At night, though, this piece becomes even more of a must-see because it's lit up beautifully to provide some amazing photo opportunities. So again, bring your camera, bring your phone, take some selfies. It is awesome. And lastly, you want to check out the augmented reality art. Now, Royal Caribbean loves to include interactive art on its cruise ships. You'll find two distinct opportunities to explore sight and sound on Symphony of the Seas. The sound wonders, as they're called, come alive with sound as you step into them. These three interactive sound havens invite you to activate, contemplate, and appreciate one of life's most scintillating senses, sound. And on Deck 12, you'll find artwork that requires you to actually use the Royal Caribbean app we mentioned earlier to activate a feature called X-Ray Vision. The app allows the user to take a live virtual view around the bridge of Symphony of the Seas. Yeah, that's where the captain is. This is a live video, and you can look as long as you'd like with the app. It's really cool. All you have to do is load it up, hit the X-Ray Vision, and you're off to the races. Well, there you have it. Some of my favorite Symphony of the Seas secrets. I hope this helps you on your Symphony sailing, and if you know of another secret that I missed, please share it in the comments so everyone can learn of it too. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to our channel. We love when you subscribe, and it allows you to know when we have new videos out there, as well as any live events that are coming up. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll talk again soon.